Michael of Nebadon, Urantia Fellowship, August 12th, 2019. Blessed of my universal heart, follow in my way and truth and life. Learn precisely what I teach today during this 21st century ministry, for it is the very same precepts of all prior ministries I have conducted for all lives upon this earth. Come to deepen all understandings of these three attributes and directives. Work on applying my precepts, which show thee daily and hourly how to enter the kingdom of God intimacy with the Father's life. I showeth the approach necessary to grow thine personhood and its character towards perfect righteousness and respect, dignity and full adorational acknowledgement of this one purpose and aim. This obedience and discipleship with me brings forth an ever-potent alignment of thy personhood and its mind and will instruments with the living spiritual forces of the Trinity parenthood of life. Be thou earnestly allowing daily and hourly this great reordering of your mortal life vibratory field, so that God's immortality shall become established in you. His individualized life is continually working to eternalize your meanings of your priorities and purpose as a mortal and material being striving for advancement in the great processional of life. His life in you hath a purposeful impulse of his will, to maketh of thee fit for eternity by resurrecting your vestments of mind, your urges of will, your values for living, that these values may reflect the Trinitarian values which guide and impulse all living creatures throughout the universe of universes. Now shall you discover in these exalted values an allegiance with love unconditional, an overriding ennobling of thine mortal frame and its personality inclinations. A new day shall arise for those who bring forth the strength and courage and faithfulness and trustworthiness and unconquerable conviction, so that full confidence is brought into your relationship with the fatherhood and motherhood of God, that ye might give thyself completely to the individualized life of the absoluteness of infinity who is living in and with thee. Thy investments, values, virtues, these becometh immersed and nourished by the Father's absoluteness and his majesty. You are now made ready for my engagement with thee, for thy investments, values, and virtues prepare thee for my vision, the vision of the person of the second revelation of the primal center and source, the Son of Paradise. Then you shall discover a total replenishment of joyfulness and hope and direction and purpose. Purity shall institute itself as you fulfill the great law of order and harmony. Happiness shall fill thine coffers with this perpetual fulfillment of having entered the kingdom through doing the will of God victory. The Father's stability, safety, security, serenity, certainty, sovereignty, and a plethora of 1,000 goodly attributes shall be coming your way. And I, Michael of our universe, forever stand with you, surrounding you in my comforter spirit, and at one with thine destined life, this life of the first person of God the Father, his gift bestowed upon thee to make of thee his immortal sons and daughters of eternity. And now a reading from the Urantia. During the making and breaking of a contact between the mortal mind of a destiny reservist and the planetary supervisors, sometimes the indwelling adjuster is so situated that it becomes possible to transmit a message to the mortal partner. Not long since on Urantia, such a message was transmitted by a self-acting adjuster to the human associate, a member of the Reserve Corps of Destiny. This message was introduced by these words: "And now, without injury or jeopardy to the subject of my solicitous devotion, and without intent to over-chastise or discourage, for me make record of this my plea to him." Then followed a beautifully touching and appealing admonition. Among other things, the adjuster pleaded that he more faithfully give me his sincere cooperation, more cheerfully endure the tasks of my emplacement, more faithfully carry out the program of my arrangement, more patiently go through the trials of my selection, more persistently and cheerfully tread the path of my choosing, and more humbly receive credit that may accrue as a result of my ceaseless endeavors. Thus transmit my admonition to the man of my indwelling. Upon him I bestow the supreme devotion and affection of a divine spirit, and say further to my beloved subject that I will function with wisdom and power until the very end. Until the last earth struggle is over, I will be true to my personality trust. And I exhort him to survival, not to disappoint me, not to deprive me of the reward of my patient and intense struggle. On the human will, our achievement of personality depends. Circle by circle, I have patiently ascended this human mind, and I have testimony that I am meeting the approval of the chief of my kind. Circle by circle, I am passing on to judgment. I await with pleasure. Adonai, Michael of Nebadon, Urantia Fellowship.